everyone, welcome to a new studio vlog, which is actually not gonna really be in the studio at all. It's gonna be in our dining room slash living area room. This is gonna be a very chatty studio vlog. In this vlog I end up doing a lot of work to the Mother Seagull and the Ocean King picture book. I think the last time I spoke about it I was saying how I was nearly finished and I was going to be contacting some agents, and that is still the plan. But I think in getting everything ready for the agents, I actually decided to make a few little last minute changes, not procrastinating at all. But I feel like I've come up with some really good ideas as well. So yeah, this is just a chatty vlog. There's a little bit of packing footage in it as well. There's also a bit of blueberry picking because yeah, we have blueberry plants in the garden, and this time of year is just amazing because we get to pick all the blueberries. There's been one like sneaky bird that I keep seeing in the garden that just, I don't know if it's the same bird, but I keep seeing this bird going for the blueberries. But luckily we've had so many blueberries that he hasn't got all of them. I nearly forgot to tell you, my prints are now in my Etsy shop, so if you want to go and check them out, I will put up some pictures next to me of the different prints that I have available, and if you want to see me unbox those, I'll put like a little card up and put it in the description as well. But yeah, I'm so pleased my prints are finally in my shop. My arm is aching already. I think that is a sign that I've already rambled on enough. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna get into the vlog. Hello if you're watching the premiere as well. Yeah, let's just get into it and I hope you enjoy. So I wasn't actually planning on filming today, and when I was getting dressed, I'd actually laid out, I was gonna wear this like nice dress, and then I was like, I don't want to, I just want to wear like comfy clothes. So I'm just in like a huge t-shirt and like some jogging bottoms, or sweats as I think you call them in America. But yeah, I just wanted to pick up the camera because yeah, I've just been working really hard trying to do the kind of like final push on the Mother Seagull and the Ocean King picture book, and I feel like I've been in the final push stages for a while and I keep being like, oh yeah, I'm nearly done. I've been working on the cover, so I'll show you how that's looking in a minute, and I've also been doing some research into like how to pitch a book. That sounded like I said how to pitch a book, but I was trying to say how to pitch a book. I'll write some text on the screen so you can see that they sound the same, don't they? Anyway, but yeah, so I've been doing lots of research into like agencies and stuff, and I've been talking to like loads of my art friends and asking for advice. Yeah, one of the things that has been kind of holding me back is because I've been working on this for 2 years. As I've been working on it and as I've been getting towards the end of it, I've kind of found out that like it's not really the done thing to submit a finished picture book. I don't know, from what I've heard is that it's more normal to submit like rough sketches and then maybe a couple of finished illustrations. I've got a friend who, she's writing a graphic novel which looks really cool, by the way. She was telling me that they'll usually have like guidelines on their website. They'll have like different submission guidelines. But yeah, so they kind of all want different things. Not completely different. There will be like some overlaps, but like some of them want links, some of them don't want to open links for like security reasons. I've been enjoying doing the research into the different agencies. I really wanted to get the front cover done because I thought that that would be really good to show. The front cover is what often makes somebody want to pick up a book in the first place. So I've worked on making that like a really, really strong image. Yeah, I'll show you that in a second. Oh, we can have a new angle to make it more interesting whilst I'm rambling. Let me show you my weird non-aesthetic setup. Here it is. We have got loads of random to-do lists because I keep writing to-do lists and then change them. We have a Fitbit that I'm not wearing currently, which I should be, so I'm not going to get any steps there. We have a gross looking empty porridge bowl. We have a half drunk tea. I'm using my desk easel, which is good. And to make it a bit higher, I've just got 2 random board games. Anyway, so this is the front cover minus the text. I'll just put it up on the screen actually, like in place here where I've added the text, because I have done that, but I just don't have that on here. So I'm so happy that I've actually got this front cover done, because I just felt like it was kind of, I don't know, like weighing on me a little bit, and I kept putting it off. And I was like, oh, I can't work on it yet, like I'll do it once I've done all the other illustrations. So it just like, it kind of becomes this like huge thing. I just keep putting it off, and it's like, oh, it has to be good because it's the cover. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. I wanted to have Mother Seal and the Ocean King on like the front cover. I put like the crab on the back cover as well. And yeah, I know that with submitting to agents, like if somebody picks it up, then these things might change. But yeah, I am pleased with like the progress that I've made so far. I was just watching a video by Jess, what's her surname? I feel like I know so many Jesses that do art. Let's just find out what her name was. Okay. I think her name is Jess Engel. She'd been working on a picture book. It was about a T-Rex called Mr. T and has a holiday in Paris, and it's kind of like a travel guide as well. She's doing a pitch where she's finished all the illustrations, and she's also been working on the picture book for a couple of years. But anyway, it was just really nice to actually see that somebody else has done a pitch or is working on a pitch where they've like finished the illustrations, and somebody else isn't doing it exactly the, I'm going to use my air quotes again, proper way. But yeah, I think I just have this kind of like fear that I'm just gonna, yeah, make a mistake or like make a bit of a fool of myself by not doing things like the right way or something, which I just need to get over. And yeah, it's been really good like talking to all my friends, and because they're just like, you know, just do it. Which yeah, I should just do. So it is Friday now, and I am feeling sleepy, but I'm happy, so that's good. And yeah, I feel like I've been working really, really hard this week. The battery's flashing me, damn it. Yeah, I feel like I've been working really hard trying to make loads of progress, and I'm kind of trying to find a balance between like being productive and working hard, and I'm trying to be more kind of like focused and not get distracted by loads of things, because I feel like sometimes I have a tendency to get distracted. I think I mentioned before about how I was trying not to look at my phone too much, but sometimes that does happen. Or I'll get the urge to randomly look up something and loads of time will pass and I'll be like, what have I done? Yeah, so trying to find that balance between like working really hard and being focused and being productive, but then trying not to get overwhelmed. I don't know, it's so hard to find a balance, isn't it, sometimes? So I've been for a walk, I've done some yoga, I've done like, you know, nice kind of stretchy kind of yoga, rather than like the ones with all the plank and stuff, although I do like ones with plank, but I was kind of needing neck shoulder sort of yoga. You can see I'm wearing a jumper because it's slightly cooler today, so I'm happy about that as well, because I just love being cozy. So as soon as it's like slightly cooler, I'm like, yes, I can wear a jumper. But anyway, let me show you what I've been working on, because I feel like I had I'm gonna call it an epiphany. Some people might call it just making more work for yourself. I've been like doing lots of research about what to include in like a pitch for a picture book, and one of the things that's come up is to talk about or think about like the themes in your story. There's obviously like themes of friendship in it, because Mother Seagull is helped by like the other characters that like come together and help her get the egg back from the Ocean King. The other thing I was thinking about was character arcs. Now I know it's only a picture book, but I think it's kind of interesting to think about character arcs, and I feel like the Ocean King really has one, and maybe these are things that I probably should have been thinking about from the beginning, but I feel like maybe I have thought about it, but I don't know, subconsciously or something. The Ocean King, he starts off, he's really kind of ominous and a bit sort of cunning and sneaky, and you know, he steals these eggs, and then he gets really like angry when all the animals start like moving his water. That sounds weird. They're like when the that sounds so strange, but basically like the seagull, Mother Seagull's like scooping up the water in her beak and like putting it onto the sand, and he's worried that the ocean is gonna like dry up and stuff. I was thinking about all his like emotions that he goes through. I need my, where did I put my cup of tea? I think I put it in the microwave, hang on. Does anybody else microwave their tea when they forget about it? But yeah, so I was thinking about all the different kind of emotions that the Ocean King goes through, and then I was sort of thinking about, do you call it like poetic fallacy? I think that's what you call it, like kind of when the weather imitates your mood or like reflects your mood and stuff. And I was thinking about how like the ocean kind of, you know, it can be calm, it can be stormy and stuff. And I just thought that it would be really kind of cool if I had a scene where the Ocean King is like really, really angry, and it's like really stormy, so I have all these like big waves and stuff. So that is what I'm working on now, hence the giving myself more work to do. I keep making these changes before we've actually even gone to any agents, but like I want to like do a really good job of it and like do my research, so just kind of really understand like the story that we're selling and just kind of make it the best that it can be. And obviously that if anyone picks it up, there might be some changes. There probably would be some changes. I thought it was a kind of interesting idea, like it might add some more depth, another level and stuff to it. So I wanted to redo this illustration, and originally it just had the Ocean King 3 times showing like the different emotions, and I didn't do a background. I thought, yeah, it would be really fun to show the sea and how the sea kind of represented his emotions. So I decided I wanted to try that on a double page spread. I wanted to use the drawing that I'd started with because I liked the different expressions that I'd already created, and especially with like his kind of seaweed hair, like it just kind of looks like the seaweed is all like flying in lots of different directions. But I had to then kind of redraw all of his body because that wasn't there, and I did the original in pencil, but I've been editing them using my iPad. But I thought I'd see if I could try and mimic the pencil texture and effects, yeah, and see if I could do a lot of it on the iPad rather than just like a few little finishing touches. So I was really liking how the illustration was going and how the waves were looking really like rocky and stormy and reflecting the Ocean King's mood. But I thought it could be confusing having 3 Ocean Kings on the same like double page spread. Some people might actually think that there were 3 of them. So I decided to crop it, and I put it next to an illustration of the Ocean King's palace. And then I ended up getting rid of some of the background just to have space to put the text, and also to kind of balance it out, as the illustration of the palace has got quite a lot of white around it. Even though I got rid of like the stormy clouds and the lightning, which I did like, I still think the illustration really works well as like a stormy image, because the waves just, they look so like rough and choppy, so you can tell that there is a storm even with having like the white background. I think it works. Accidentally took a photo of myself. I always, whenever I edit these videos, there's always the randomest photos that I've like accidentally taken, and there's quite often some random ones of like the ceiling or just a blurry one of something, and then just usually some of me looking quite strange and putting some interesting expressions while I'm trying to get the camera to work. Technology, eh? As you can see, I am actually not in the living room. Yeah, I've pretty much been working in the living room for the last couple of weeks, but I've decided I'm gonna do some work on the computer upstairs for a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, I've actually got this like ASMR like cozy room. Let me show you, it's really cute. Look how cute, there's like a cat and a fire and a cup of tea, and it's raining, it's lovely. It's so dark. I actually I had to close the blind because it was just too sunny, but on the camera it looks so dark. So on my other screen I'm just putting together some of the spreads. Now as you can see, I think I've made a bit of a error. I need to basically, this strip here on the left and the right, I don't want that white strip there. So I'm actually going to like clone the rest of the sands to make that a bit bigger. And actually I think I even need to move this little crab in a little bit because I don't want that to get lost. Let me show you my face again. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I think I'm just feeling like a little bit of pressure because I said that I'm like close to finishing it. Then I think, you know, I kind of feel like I should be finished by now. Yeah, so I'm working with someone that I know who's written the story, and I wanted to like show them the final illustrations, and in my mind I decided that I wanted to do like get all of them finished with like how they're gonna look like on the spreads and with the text and everything. And they've been fine, they haven't even been pestering me or anything, so we don't even really have like a deadline or anything, but just the fact that I've said like, oh, I'm nearly done, but then I'm not, was kind of like weighing on me a little bit. I decided what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna send them like, I think maybe the first 10 pages that I've done, and then like I'm giving them an update. It's kind of like a little bit ticked off, but like I've still got more to do. At least it's not like this huge thing still, and then I can say, right, those ones are done. Maybe there's a kind of tip in there, I don't know, if you're finding something a bit kind of overwhelming, like breaking it down a little bit more and, you know, doing something that's like a little bit smaller and more manageable, because there's no way that by the end of today I'm gonna have all of this finished. And I'm kind of tired of every day this week being like, yeah, today I'm gonna get this and this done, and then it's like the next day I'm gonna get this and this done, and the next day, and then it's like, it's not gonna happen, is it? Giving myself something smaller, more achievable to actually get done is the plan. And yeah, then I can get this ticked off and then enjoy my weekend. Okay, here it is. So that's what it looked like before with these white border bits that I didn't want. And then this is the bit with it cloned. I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it's so obvious really. And I just wanted to have a little bit more space because I was scared that this crab would get lost in the gutter, like the middle of the page, which I didn't really want. So hopefully that should be okay now. Tom has put me on blueberry duty. That sounds so random. Basically, Tom just asked me to water the blueberries because we haven't had any rain for a few days. I don't think I've given you a blueberry update for a while. But yeah, let me go out and show you and do a little haul. I really need to pick black currants as well. There's suddenly loads of black currants. So yeah, let's go on a little fruit picking haul.
Melody, I just need to find my way. So when I fall behind, just give me one more day to regret the word I could never say. I'm drowning with the past, ocean of yesterday.
So here is my haul. I've got loads of blueberries, loads of black currants, and I picked a couple of yosterberries as well, which is a cross between a black currant and a gooseberry. And they're really nice. They're a bit sweeter than a gooseberry, and also they don't have the thorns on the plants. But yeah, they're really good. But yeah, there are so many black currants out there. I'm going to have to pick some more. And loads more blueberries, but most of them are green at the moment. Well, this is a lovely look. I'm currently henrying my hair and yeah, just making a big old mess. It's been, I think, maybe like half a year since I bothered henrying my hair because it's such a faff and it's like takes ages and it's so messy. I've cleaned my neck now, but I got so much of it on my neck. This is what my hair looks like. I think it's a really nice colour actually. Tom didn't even notice. Yeah, so I said that he should watch my video and then see if he can tell any difference. I think I might actually film an intro as well for this video. So maybe he'll be able to tell then, because it will go from me now to me a couple of weeks ago when I started this video. Clipped my fringe out of my eyes. I mean, it's not really a fringe anymore, but it's just so annoying getting hair in your eyes. So I am working on the final illustration for the book, which is really exciting, and all the other illustrations, they're all completely edited, and I've done the text, so they're all sorted, ready to be shown to some agents. I really did want to actually contact some agents in this video, but I haven't done that yet. Thinking about contacting agents was sort of looking at my work and thinking, oh no, I actually want to change that. And in part of the like researching process and like thinking about the like character arc of the Ocean King and like stuff like that made me come up with some new ideas, which I actually think are better. Yeah, I feel like I've had so many good ideas for this project just recently, even though I've been working on it for 2 years. I feel like I've put in a lot more work, and like kind of being really focused on it has made me come up with so many more good ideas. But yeah, let me show you what I'm working on at the moment. I'm on my light box thingy, but yeah, these are all the fish that I've started drawing, and I just thought it'd be really fun if I kind of did a sort of rainbow kind of effect. If I turn the light box on a bit, then you can see what the rest of this illustration is going to be. So this is going to be, I think, page 30 and 31. So it's pretty much, it's the penultimate illustration. But it's a big kind of like celebration. So I really wanted to make it like a good illustration. And let me show you what this was going to look like. Yeah, so I was going to do a very similar setup, and it was going to be kind of like 2 separate images, and I felt like there just wasn't enough going on and there wasn't enough of a celebration. Yeah, this is what I'm going to be working on, and I've got, yeah, they're going to have the Ocean King down here as well. But yeah, so this is his character arc. He's been jealous, cross when his ocean water has been taken, and he's felt empathy, he's given back the eggs, and now he's feeling pleased because he did the right thing. Yes, so I think that is actually going to be the end of this video. Like I said, I did really want to contact agents, but I'm so close. I'm definitely gonna do it. So hopefully I'll give you like a little update in the next studio vlog. Well, I won't be able to say exactly how that's gone because there'll probably be a bit of a wait, but I'll give you an update to say whether or not I've actually contacted anybody and like how that worked and what I submitted and stuff like that, because I think, yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. Don't forget that my prints are now available in my shop, so if you're in the mood for like a blueberry picnic, for example, or like a tea party or like a reading themed print, go and check those out. And if you want to see me unbox them, the video is also linked in my description. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love. I hope you've had a wonderful week, a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. And yeah, currently I'm doing studio vlogs every 2 weeks. Yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye. I feel like this fish just looks like a punk or something, like with this like mohawk and... Hi. That was a weird start. I feel like that's a whole rambly mess. Maybe I need to edit that out. Am I actually saying anything here? I might be rambling. I wanted to document this, but maybe I don't want to document all the rambliness quite so much.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're trying to do anything to make me smile.